Happy Christmas Eve. Friends, family, 2SP fans alike. We got some Wiffle Eve baseball, the 5th annual Wiffle Eve tournament alongside head coach at Macomb Community College, Taylor Jellikowski, also working here at 2SP alongside Tim Johnston. Our incredible SID over with Macomb took some time out of his day on a Christmas morning early to come help us out as well. Taylor, warm-up game going on right now. We got some incredibly notable names across the state of Michigan, Southeast Michigan, and beyond being featured here today. I can't wait to go. We're going to break down the teams in a little bit, but Joe Neal's teams to beat, and they took it home last year in the 4th annual.
Yeah, it's a lot of elite talent here. It really is at the end of the day. Notable names like Hunter Brown, pitched in the big league starter against the Tigers in the playoffs. Nolan Schubert's probably going to be a first-round pick this year. Alex Mooney's been a highly regarded prospect for a long time. A bunch of AAA pitchers, and just even a party animal.
$13,000, a little bit more, has been raised for DMC Children's Hospital. All of the funds that are given for today's event will be donated there. So it's also for an incredible cause, and being able to be here and watch some of the best talent, swing the old little plastic bat on a ball they're throwing 98, 99 miles an hour. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I played last year, and I've played like pickup wiffle ball, if you will. And guys are throwing relatively hard and playing with athletes of this caliber. It's a little bit next level. Harry was 98, 99 last year.
Plus we got umpires too.
Yeah.
So.
A little bit out of my range this year. Decided to hang it up and come up here and talk with you.
If you had to guess, what do you think the dimensions are? Home plate to the wall right in front of us here. 50 feet?
No, he gave me the layout. I want to say it's like 71 feet to the deep side, and then a little bit closer to the wall, and then the opposite on the other field.
Okay. So to break it down, we'll have a round-robin best of 3. This is a warm-up game currently, so just getting loose a little bit. Once we conclude here after 3 innings, every game is 3 innings, they'll get right into it. 2 teams will play each other. It's a best of 3, which is 9 full innings, and the 2 teams to come out of it will play in the championship. So it'll be kind of tough, I guess, to call both games at the same time. But we're going to do our best whenever we see something notable happen on either side. We'll call it just something like that. Alex Mooney. Easy.
Got Dinger right in front of us. I don't know who we had down there, but that was a moonshot.
Go ahead, Jelly. I think you'll have to break down a good portion of the crew here and who we're going to see.
Yeah, Alex Mooney's, that's no surprise. I don't want to boost him up too much. I got to find my level with that.
Yeah.
As athletic as I've ever seen.
So are we going pitcher's poison here for an out?
Yep, believe so. Pitcher's hand or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you have to be inside that circle around the pitcher's mound. Okay, and this is Ryan Mooney, the #1 draft pick this year. Kind of a surprise pick to some, but also to others. That was the obvious choice.
Yeah, and they moved the mounds back this year. I want to say it's either 48 or 52 feet. Because guys were throwing so hard last year, it was crazy. But there's either guys that are going to lob it in, like Mooney will mix it up, so it makes it a little bit harder. So he'll lob it in, and then he'll throw hard, where guys like Harry and Alex Mooney normally just try to let it fly.
And captain of the defending champions, Joe Neal, at the dish.
Joe's the leader of it all, the leader of the castle. This is a pretty special place to a lot of us, so.
Woodpile Barbecue as well, pregame, to be able to munch on some of that before we got out here. It's my first time being involved in something like this, but it is impressive. You guys pull a good crowd, and it was good ball, too. Bischoff, no way.
You mean no way? He won last year.
Let's go. You're right.
Turned 99 around like I've never seen it.
He can do it all.
Rotational power, baby.
Look at it, gives the signal up here.
Shout out his wife, Natalie. I know she's watching. That's Mr. Irrelevant, Griffin Killander from Wayne State. He's with the Red Sox now.
On the ground out?
He was Mr. Irrelevant last pick.
Yep.
Really good at Fortnite, though. Really good at Fortnite.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, really good at Fortnite.
So that team in red taking the field. Joe Neal, Kyle Bischoff, Alex Mooney, Pat Ebbing, Mark Catula, Ryan McKay, Andrew Sohn, and Matt Williams, the defending champions. And that's the team that sticks together. All 3 other teams have to be drafted once again the very next year. So it's fresh, the other 3, but this group right here won it all last year.
Hey, Tom, as a quick aside, you hear this song in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Does this still give Ohio State fans nightmares? Just wondering. Just asking for a friend.
Look,
Friend's
look,
me.
it's close to the holidays. Like I thought everything was cool, but yeah, no, it's
Pump
You're
it
an
up.
Ohio State fan?
4
A
in a
little bit.
row,
That's a
Tom.
little bit.
4 in a row.
I went to
Hey, Merry
where I
Christmas
went to
to all
school
the
was
Wolverine.
15 minutes
All the Wolverines,
from
Wolverine
downtown
fans out
Columbus.
there.
That's
so.
just simply brutal.
And the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Them too.
That's just, where'd you go to school?
Capital University, small D3 in the OAC.
Gotcha.
Teams like John Carroll, Heidelberg,
Yep, oh yeah.
Marietta, John Carroll.
A lot of good baseball in that conference.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, Baldwin Wallace and now Otterbein was not in our conference, but Marietta as well. They were pretty darn good. Neal with the sidearm action.
The funny part about this is there's so many high-level pitchers here, but none of them should be throwing the wiffle ball hard, so none of them pitch at all. So normally
That
it's
makes
just,
sense.
It's either Ryan Mooney who's playing football at Harvard or it's the 2SP trainers. So they've been practicing for weeks.
Yep.
Doors.
Doors with a little bit of rise too. Jeez.
He's got the facility here. Something tells me Joe's been practicing
Yeah, oh yeah.
that riser
They all have been.
day in and day out.
Yeah, we'll see some guys that don't usually look foolish be on that level, whether it's on the mound or we'll take it either on the mound or at the dish. I'm trying to figure out positioning here as well. I mean,
Just 4 outfielders.
that's it.
'Cause it's
yeah.
all pitcher's hand. So rarely will an out be made at first base.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Kyle.
Oh.
Yep, there's a pitcher in action. They say pitchers aren't athletes. That's all I know.
See, I try to defend him as much as possible when I see a nice PFP, but
No, you
I tend to agree.
put Kyle on a mound or in a circle. He's the most athletic person I've ever met. You take him out of that circle, basketball court, for example, not it. But on a mound, unbelievably athletic. That's why baseball is such a crazy sport.
We'll catch
Jeez,
this
down
at bat,
in.
and we're going to switch over to field 2 for an at bat or two.
Yeah, we got to train those eyes to get over there a little bit as well. You're right.
Dirty.
It's harder to hit those sometimes.
Dirty.
See, Dugan was a sleeper pick too. Dugan's a AAA pitcher with the
Boss man Joe's
Albuquerque.
with the Rockies, but he actually 2-8 in college. When I played with him, he was a third baseman
Huh.
in college, so he's going to be sneakier with the bat than people think.
So that's the type of insight we need. We need. That's what we got to have that.
So field 2, Dennis in the white shirt pitching. He's probably going to wear it because he thought it was a good idea to just take a bunch of big league pitchers because he's got Hunter and Paul. Paul's super athletic, so that's actually a good pick, but Dennis's arm is not going to work for the next couple of weeks after today, probably.
He's got Ryan Cruz, Sean Detloff, Jacob Marcy, Nick Caruso, Tommy Allman, and then Joe Mooney, who I do not see here today. I heard through the grapevine he may be out due to injury. Not sure if there was a reserve that came in or not.
I believe Tyler Inge is here. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Who Dennis wanted originally.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, exactly.
So I think he staged it, I'm not going to lie.
He drafted Joe knowing that there may be something hindering him. That makes sense.
Yeah, which Joe Mooney probably is hurting pretty bad if he's not here. He loves this kind of stuff. So, Joe, hope you feel better.
Oh, he's out. Got him.
I believe that's Pat Ebbing. I don't know him very well, to be honest with you, but I believe he's one of DJ's close friends.
At second. Jeez. I mean, whatever our man behind the dish over there is saying, we're probably going to go the
I
opposite
love that
way.
they all look up to us for replay. We set this up in an hour and a half. They want replay. Oh, Scott's in the chat. Hi, Scott. Scott's in Florida.
Scott Combs, baby.
He's too good for 2SP. Just kidding. He's been training here since he was probably 5.
Hi, Scotty. Merry Christmas.
Uh-oh. Harry's
Harrison.
hurting already. Harry was in AAA with the Cubs, I believe. Was drafted by the Angels. Went through their org.
Oh.
Saw your leg one out right there.
Yeah, that's Matt Williams. He was on Henry Ford's coaching staff a couple years ago. Now he's on Wayne State's coaching staff. Played at Wayne State. There's a lot of Wayne State roots at 2SP. Joe went to Wayne. Griff, Jacob, Matt Williams, Hunter. There's a ton of Wayne State guys here. Homer.
Another easy one for Alex
Yep.
Mooney. This time it's Oppo.
No doubter. Just another. You guys have mentioned it a couple times, but this is just a cool event. Like I know, you mentioned no one here is even thinking about what else they would do with their morning, even though it's Christmas Eve, right? They're here for the camaraderie, the brotherhood, and the good work that is raising that $13,000 plus for DMC Children's Hospital. So when we at Macomb were asked to, hey, can you guys help out? Try to live stream this year. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
To do this, just a great cause, and seeing them in the huddle when they were going over the rules and how much they raised and just what's going on today. It was just really cool to see the gratitude and the selflessness that's in this building today. So shout out to everyone at 2SP. And for those participating for doing this today, it's awesome.
I know, Tim, it's your and I first, but for Jelly, he's been at it for several years now. As we mentioned, this is the 5th. Having this happen every single year on an annual basis, it brings people coming back. They want to come back. They want to tell their friends about it that maybe trained at 2SP one time or 100 times and get everybody here, as many as possible, to be able to fill out 4 full teams like this. It's really impressive.
Yep. 4 full teams with reserves.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because if you think about it, there's only, I think, 1 hockey player here. And hockey is a huge thing for 2SP.
Yeah, I tried to convince Drew to get out. Unsuccessful on that one, but it's too early for him.
Yeah.
He's running on that California, Arizona time right now. So.
Hey, Stroka, did they need a trainer here today?
I mean, they probably would have used one.
Yeah. I mean,
at some point.
We're right down the road from you, I believe. But, yeah, just keep watching. If there's something here, I expect you to, if there's anyone goes down, and I hope that doesn't happen, but we need you on speed dial here. Run down the road. You've been biking 20 miles every morning, so jet on down here if anything happens.
Yeah, sitting up here, it's crazy. Just the big-name schools that people are at. Oliver Service playing at Texas.
Yep.
Ryan McKay, Michigan State. A bunch of Michigan State guys. Andrew Schoen played at Western. Mark Tula, Illinois Springfield, all over here. So many big names. Garrett Navarro's a 2SP trainer now, played at Central Michigan last year.
Yeah, won a regional. I played with him for 1 year, 7U. The Michigan, I think it was Michigan Line Drive was the name of our team, and he was our stud lefty.
Was that at the old Line Drive facility?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that on 14?
I was so young.
I
I don't
know.
know. I just
know.
showed up and, yeah, no, I mean, we had a pretty darn good team. Then we went JTB Tigers for a few years and kind of made up our own deal. And Allman, too, I back in 21 when I was broadcasting an internship league down in Florida, I was playing for the Palm Beach Snowbirds, one of the teams on that. Just out of nowhere, there's a kid from Rochester Hills, Michigan, or from St. Mary's. I'm like, ain't no way. So, it was cool. I met him back then. Haven't talked to him since, so I got to go say what's up after this.
Jacob Raymond pitching on the far field. I know he's been practicing.
He's going 3/4. Single quarter.
I don't know how these guys do it. I tried throwing it last year, and my arm felt like it was going to fall off.
after 3 or 4.
Yeah, it does not feel good. Looks like field one's done.
Matter of 15, just kind of judging off each game, 15, 20 minutes seems like. Maybe a little less, but.
I got to say, I think Team Wenson's definitely the favorite. Big leaguers, Nick Plummer, Carl Kaufman, bunch of high-level college players. Nick Shenefeld, Princeton. I actually coached Nick when he was 16. Great kid, wonderful family.
Where at?
SOA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was on my 16U team.
The athletes that this place churns out, and the athletes that they're connected to, that have came through here to at the pro level, coming back every year in the off season, it's just impressive to see. Back in the NAI days at old, now defunct Marygrove College, shout out to Coach Ryan Kotke. At the time we were at 2SP, that's where we practiced, but it was across the road here. Kind of kitty corner right here. I didn't know this facility was here. They just keep growing and branching out. And even then, the pro hockey players that would come around, and the pro baseball players and everything else it was stunning to see. And it's only grown, and they just do fantastic work for the community and nationwide.
Yeah, they have a bunch of locations now. They have Shelby. This one, they just got a new Warren facility, Athlete Lab in Novi. They're all over the place. And they're at HP in, where's that, Wixom? With the old Greg Hager.
Greg Hager, Coach Hager. Love it. Some of my, I was only there a year at Madonna, but it was a fun year.
Yes, it was.
Covering this guy right here, Taylor Jellikowski. Wasn't WAC Player of the Year I was there. I was your junior year. But
Yep, I was not good my junior year.
Yeah, you were. You were solid.
Yeah.
Held down right field.
There's the first problem.
And first team all conference, I believe, all that stuff. But what was important is won a championship, and we went out to Cali. We won't talk about what happened once we went out there, but or what happened in the post-game celebration when you won the conference
No,
tournament.
we will talk about that. He
But
absolutely hated it.
That was a memorable year. One of my favorites.
Yeah, Hager's one of the best coaches I've ever had, if not the best.
Garrett Navarro might be throwing low to mid, I'd say right now, over on the far field, field 2. And our first runs coming from Team Olszewski, solo shot. So as we mentioned, 3 innings apiece for each game.
Yeah, we're into the thick of it now, right?
Yeah.
See, I thought Nick went very low, which was hilarious to me. Big league hitter you'd think would go relatively early, but he's got a no-stride swing too, so I was like, he's probably going to be really good.
Oh, nearly a heck of a play. You're going to have to be a lot of our eyes here, Jelly, as well. I think that was Mario, no?
That is Mario, who's probably never been behind the plate in his life.
Shout out Winston-Salem, Birmingham Barons as well, with the White Sox organization for him.
There goes Hunter. That's why we have umpires.
Yeah, that surprised me. I thought we were just going to have a few trainers or maybe a reserve player. Actually brought in a few guys.
No, last year we had a debacle where I want to say it was Nolan Schubert. He hit a home run, but it got stuck on the netting up top, so it never officially cleared the black line. So we were all just arguing, and we ended up losing because of it. But
somehow me and you are making the final call on a bang-bang play at first base.
Yeah,
so I guess it
instant replay.
It might just be in our hands.
29 people listening. That ain't bad.
I was going to say, yeah. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Spending a few hours on your Christmas Eve morning. Nice play.
Zone, yep.
We had bottom of the first inning here on Field 1. You got Team Neal, the defending champions, coming to bat. Team Olszewski with a 1-0 lead. A solo shot the opposite way. That'd be a big upset. I know Neal was talking a bunch during our draft a couple of weeks ago, and then kind of leading up to today, that he had that number 1 squad.
Yeah, literally, Dennis's team is all going to come down to Dennis's arm.
paints the high and in corner.
He's good. He's been practicing, but now he's got to play 3 play-in games. So hopefully they can win 2 in a row, or he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
He's going to have to pitch the finals too.
Mario down to 2 strikes in the far field. We got on the mound Ryan Mooney, the one, as we mentioned, the 1-1 pick. Bits on that one. Here we go.
So the struggle is going to be the mounds are further away, so it's going to be way harder to throw strikes. And that was the thought process behind it.
Yeah, there's non-traditional baseball, I guess, strategies or thoughts you got to have to come up with that are not, what you would normally be doing on a ball field when you're playing with a regular mitt and leather. So. Matt Williams stepping in, a man on, nobody out. Nice pitch. Just like.
Hey, Mario walked, shocker. Led Division I baseball in walks 2 years ago.
Nice grab
Ball
at
fry.
second.
He's the only one I've ever seen I can honestly say is an athletic pitcher. Jumps out of the gym.
All because of 2SP, right?
100%.
Here's Mooney, went deep twice in the warm-up game. At the moment, minus 250 to go deep.
Uh-oh. Ryan Mooney struggling on the other field. Just walked Noah Fisher. Uh-oh.
Do we get 2?
Yeah, they got 2.
On the tag and on the force, and Mooney gets squared up.
Wear it.
It's just a ball, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
We're running 3-2 or 4-3 counts.
4-3.
Oh, there it is.
There's a homer. No surprise to anyone. What was this, 3rd already?
Number 3, first one to count in a real game. Mooney takes the down and away to left center. And, if you put some money on it, that was easy. It was the correct line for him on that one. 2-1. Joe Neal takes the lead.
I believe he was last year's MVP.
Yeah, the MVP chants are heating up already. And I would have to say, if there was an early ballot, you mentioned some odds earlier, the odds-on favorite right now, and they're heavy.
100%.
For Mooney.
And they're going to try and save him to pitch in the finals if they get there. I'm assuming Joe's going to wear it until then.
Bottom rung of the zone. Nice pitch. Switching sides in the far field as well. Got to kind of keep a mental scoreboard here, considering both games are simultaneous.
The awards they're doing later are Silver Slugger, Cy Young, and Gold Glove.
Perfect.
Just so we all are on the same page with that.
Voted on by the peers, not the broadcasters, I hope.
What was that? Sorry.
Voted on by the peers instead of the 3 up here in the booth.
I believe so, yes.
I mean,
take the
we
fun
can
out
do
of
all
our
we can.
hands.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it that way. No pressure up here.
Stone with a yank to third. Neal's team, a little bit of pressure. But that Alex Mooney pickup from last year, bringing him into this year, it seems to be the difference at the moment. Dennis also throwing a little bit of heat and some junk. Oh.
Garrett was definitely a sleeper. He's throwing cheese over there.
Yeah, I saw one pitch. Yeah. Lefty here too. It's down for a leadoff man aboard for Team Wenson. They feature Ryan Mooney, Jacob Yarberry, Carl Kaufman, Nick Plummer, Nick Schenefeld, Oliver Service, Reggie Sharp, and Dugan Darnell. This could be 2. Oh, Navarro throws it into center on a third. Corners. Harry's he's got some cooking here early in this one. In your past experience, is it going to go usually 3 games, or do you see a lot more sweeps than you do when you got 2 teams? I mean,
so it's
obviously
it's a new format. Sorry, it's a new format. So best two out of 3 is going to be.
So this is the first time we're introducing
Yeah.
this. Okay.
Yeah, normally I want to say it's a round robin is what they did in past years,
Interesting.
and then best 2 teams played.
Also, one of the rules we found out prior to the tournament starting, anything that's off of the ceiling, off of the walls, you play the elements. Ball will be live. You can make the catch in the air. Tapper back to the mound. Who's Neal got on the mound right now?
Ryan McKay,
Okay.
Michigan State second baseman.
I went to a Royal Oak Leprechauns game this past year. Saw him in Tipperary as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of Orchard Lake St. Mary's kids here.
Mm-hmm.
Him being one of them. But that's why he's really valuable in something like this. He can play all the defense.
Yeah, my brother
pitch, and he's a high contact guy.
His Michigan State team not too bad last year either. I mean, they competed well in the Big Ten. Gets a big swing and a miss. My brother also wanted me to mention he coached Ryan in 2023 Rah-Rah basketball tournament a couple of years ago.
That's big time.
Huge.
Yeah.
He begged me last night after my dad's birthday dinner. He said, "You got to say that on the broadcast. You have to." There you go, Brock.
Oh,
Matt
Nick.
Williams, nice catch.
Happy birthday to Big Tom, too.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
Enjoy
Where'd you guys go out to eat?
Mitchell's. And I think there's a few around here. One in Rochester, Mitchell's Fitch Market.
Yeah,
that's the spot.
Outdoor thingy.
Never even heard of it, won't lie to you.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Got Big Joe up.
Pretty much anything.
This is the showdown here on Field 1. Joe and Dennis have been working together for probably 10 years now.
Well, that's awesome. Then they know each other's tendencies, so it should be a good at-bat on both sides. You know, I was never one to be able to hit anything over maybe 85, but I don't know how these guys are getting their hands around on some of these pitches, especially when Garrett's over there chucking.
Yeah, you guess. You guess and you hope it's in the right spot.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Mooney,
throwing-
not
he's
even
throwing
yet.
cheese. Real question is Noah Fisher going to do some trick plays?
That is a great question. Part of Banana Ball and the Party Animals, yeah.
Ball gets hit to him, is he going to do a backflip or something? He was in here the other day throwing the ball off the wall and trying to catch it behind his back, so he was actually practicing trick plays. It's kind of wild.
I mean, I'm seeing the kids on his team and across that are doing backflip catches in the outfield. I'd break my neck. No way. Switching over to field 2 on that far side. Taking a peek at Team Sear, T. Bwenson. I'm going to guess that game's in like maybe bottom 2, top 2 over there. Over here, I think we have bottom 2. Neil's second time hitting.
Yeah, you were planning on keeping the scorebook. That's not happening.
Nope, no shot. I have it open.
Way too much going on, way too fast.
Yeah, you asked earlier. I think Brady Krasuk's the name in here that is featured the most because I have games from Madonna and from Macomb.
100%.
And we're wishing him all the best, too. I mean, hey, could be in here, too. Another Central guy with a couple already here. McKay showing no signs of slowing down. Oh, got a piece. Farfield, I still think Wenson's up by maybe a couple. Hopefully they'll be able to relay some to us and let us know. That ball's down for a hit. See, that's what we're talking about. It bounces up into the rafters there, and you kind of have to play it off and expect that bounce. Mooney, usually a very good defender, not that time.
Yeah, it's tough up there. There's rafters, and then it's another 5 feet to the ceiling, so it kicks around a lot up there.
That's why you come to 2SP. You get your lateral movements in. You get that quick twitch action, and you be better off for these games.
Yeah, that's why I love a place like this. It's not just here's a program for 45 kids. It's specific to what you need, how your body works, how your body moves.
And I'd say the amount of, amenities and equipment here to do pretty much whatever you need whenever you want. As McKay fields the ground ball for the out, tried to peg Allman down at second base there. Throw was a little bit off. It's a big run on second base, by the way. I think Mooney's the difference right now with that 2-run homer in this game.
because Inch hit one his first time up, right? So it's 2-1.
Yep.
Dennis scheming the system. Even though if it was Joe Mooney, he'd be going deep right now. We all know it.
100%. I've seen enough of his film over the last couple of months, couple of years. Very active on Instagram.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I throw cheddar high and tight if you'd like to pick up an entertaining follow, I'll say that.
Yeah, last year he did a nice little head-first slide into third base, and it was the funniest thing in the world.
And that highlight video, that had me rolling.
Guy's got more heart than anybody. Jacob Raymond on the far field hitting.
Oh, baby, here we go.
Eisenhower High School's all-time hit leader, in case you were wondering.
77 in 4 years?
I believe.
I think that was it, yeah. I mean, he took us to town for 2 years in a row, my junior and senior year. Not fun.
Shout out his parents, Johnny Rocket and
Oh,
Val.
yeah. Big John.
Legendary people.
Oh, Mooney gets the top of the zone. J-Ray going down looking.
That's where it's so tough. The 9 pocket's so big.
Yeah. No, I mean, in comparison to an actual strike zone, that's not really anything close.
And it's if it hits it at all. If it hits the blue or the netting at all, it's a strike. Paul's, ooh, yep.
Nice transfer from Mooney for route number 3.
Paul's fast, man. He's sneaky.
Is that game? I think that's the end of the first game. A slim margin of victory. I think Team Neal won 2-1 in 3. And they're up 1-0 in the series. So it's on it's Team Dennis. It needs to win this one to stay alive. At least they make it obvious. You know, a little victory line.
Yeah, Dennis is going to be so salty if they lose. Get Bischoff to the finals, and he's going deep. Mark my words.
You said he won it last year.
Literally. Yeah, he hit a 2-run homer. I think they won 2-0.
Wow. So we don't see a ton of runs in these games.
No, not when guys are throwing as hard as they are. It's too hard. That's why a lot of the time, if there's a guy on first base and a ball's hit back to the pitcher, like the guy will just try and go to third and take the extra base, just because they got to peg you like with the ball, and it's doesn't always work out, and then it goes in the outfield, and you can keep running. Try and snag a run whenever you can.
Mario at the dish. He's tagged. Team Sear. I think they're trying to make a comeback right now. Wenson looks way too stressed out at first base to not have the lead.
Yeah, so they're going to kind of chill on field 1 to try and keep on pace here.
Yep. Mario goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ryan Mooney. That 1-1 pick is looking up now.
He's tricky, man. Because then he'll mix in one of those Johnsons.
By the way, I want to give Tim a lot of credit. The ability to switch these cameras here. You guys got here hour and a half before 9 o'clock or 8:30 and set up all these cameras here. And are giving all the people, I'll shout out the 28, 29 of you watching right now, being able to see different angles and kind of just get a better view. So I want to thank you and you personally too as well for, kind of picking me up from a long day, long drive back from Chicago. So.
Hey, your voice is in much better shape than yesterday. I gave Tom a call to let him know the final details, what's going on, and let's just say he had fun. He was out in Chicago at the Lions-Bears game and had a lot of fun in enemy territory over there.
I'm not going to lie to you, it was not enemy territory. I mean, it was Jared Goff chants the entire time walking into the stadium. The entire lower bowl was all fans. Jahmyr Gibbs' girlfriend was 2 sections away from us. It was something. So,
yeah, I can respect that. If you had, I'd be more upset if you had a voice than if you didn't.
Yeah, one Pride had to show up. So Drew ended up showing up too. He got one late. It's because I bought him a Jameson Williams jersey. He needed to. Joe, big first win.
Yeah, man. We got to get ahead.
Back.
We got to get ahead.
Yep.
That's the big thing, especially with Dennis on the mound. That guy, I mean, he throws his life out there for this game. It's his Super Bowl for sure.
That was a great matchup watching you two guys go at it right there, too.
He threw me that cutter on the last pitch and got me. I saw that curveball coming though. But
How many years have you two been working together?
Dennis been with me for probably at least almost 9 years now.
Yeah. My guess was 10.
He is a top end piece of what we got going on here with the company. Dude,
Fellow Wayne State alum?
Wayne State, yeah. We actually have I think 5 Wayne State alum out here today. We got Griffin, we got me, Dennis,
Matt.
yeah, 5. There it is.
Hunter
J. Ray.
and J. Ray.
Yeah,
6.
7. 7? Yeah, something like that. So, dude, this is a game right here, huh? 0-0.
Yeah, Garrett's throwing cheese.
Oh,
Man.
it's 0 still?
It's 0
man.
still. You know, it always comes down to an error. I'm telling you. Guy gets on, and then all of a sudden, you know,
Yeah,
you
watch
push
your
him
lips.
across.
Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, it was first inning. Navarro threw it into center field with a guy on first base. It was corners with nobody, and they somehow get out of it once again.
Unreal. It's competitive down there. These guys like it. This is one of my favorite events, man, that we do, for sure. So.
Yeah, 5th annual. I mean, being able to continue to have all these guys come back year after year is impressive, too.
It's unreal. Especially, you know, we get guys calling probably around November, hey, what are we doing this year? You know, we got 36 guys. We keep pushing out coaches every year. One of these days I'm just going to be a manager, I think. Although it's pretty fun. Play. Dude, the lob ball, I don't know if you guys saw that. I pulled that out against Dugan in the first game.
I was about to say, you're still young and in shape.
Dude,
so.
Ryan's lob ball is elite. Look at this thing. He's trying to hit the back of it.
So what's your plan? Is your plan to pitch the first 2 games, try and get 2 wins, and then Mooney clean in the championship?
We're gonna bring
That's
him
what I
late.
figured.
Yeah, we're gonna bring him late.
Try and save him.
We're gonna see if we can squeeze by with one inning out of me. I mean, these guys they can hit all of them. And Minnie is nasty. Like he can absolutely play. I forgot how good our team can hit pretty good. Like Sohn in the 4-hole. He was an elite hitter when he was playing. Dude, did you see that?
Dropped in the basket.
Oh my God.
Laser.
Cam View.
Oh, it's over. Team Sear walks it off. My goodness, what a swing.
Boys, I gotta go. Hey, thanks for all you guys do, for sure, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Definitely.
Pleasure's
For
ours.
sure.
Best of luck.
For
Best of luck.
sure. I'll see you guys.
I'm going to move in the middle.
Big shout-outs to Joe Neal here at 2SB. Got the first win of the day, and we just saw win number 2 on Field 2. Team Sear with the walk-off. Wow. Who was that swung that, Taylor?
It was Cam View. Pitched at Michigan State, made his big league debut with the Pirates a couple years ago. He's playing in Mexico now, I believe. Phenomenal dude, fellow redhead.
We switching sides? I think we are.
I don't know why, but I was digging into Cam's stats the other day. I think he had 7 2/3 innings in the big leagues with 15 strikeouts.
That sounds right. I know. I remember seeing the clip of his first major league strikeout.
That's the best part about this, though. There's so much high-level talent and so many draft picks and so many high-level Division I players, but every single person's a good dude, and that's goes a lot further than just being a high-level player.
100%. Because even you, I mean, you play in minor league ball as well. You know your fair share of guys that in the world of baseball, you're big league people, or you know you're kind of you don't have that same sort of relationship or want. And wow, break it down. Holy cow! Is that a
near robbery in straightaway center field on Field 2? The furthest on our cam we have over both fields over this entire facility as we're up on the second level. Off the hand of the center fielder, home run to open things up on Field 2.
Williams nearly legs out a ground ball.
And
Team
I believe
Neal.
that was McKay that hit that home run.
McKay hit it. Paul Fry was my pick for Gold Glove.
And Navarro puts one 480 to right field. That was no doubt Garrett Navarro. See ya.
Did I hit the blue? Did I hit the upper part? I don't
He
think
put it above the Royal Oak FC sign.
that's about with the ceiling there. That's about as high as you can go trajectory-wise. That was a pretty one right there.
Jacob Raymond skies it in the air. Short, third base side. Mooney can't get there. That's a base hit for J-Ray.
That's a hustle we like to see out of first base coach. And everything's shuffling around. J-Ray is also
He's going to be assistant pitching coach now.
assistant pitching coach.
Yep.
A lot of shuffling around. We talk a lot.
Oh, my.
There's
Nate
my
Sear.
favorite soccer goalie.
2-run shot for Sear. His team's up on top. 2 bombs in the inning. Navarro, and now the team captain.
Big boy. Goes yard.
Nate is the best. He's the best.
Mario going to keep it going, too.
So you talked about all the talent that's in here, all the great people, and the big league experience, current MLB, high-level college, Jelly, everything you've done, and the staff you've established in the early momentum, early in your career that's happening over at Macomb Community College in this baseball program is the turnaround stunning, and the young assistant coach, the assistant coaches you brought in, just has breathed life into that program, and the players are hearing and getting taught from folks that have made it to the big league level, made it to the minor leagues, and played Division I college baseball. So it's really cool what you have going on over there, and it's fun to watch.
Especially recently, because I mean, when you're going and you're playing college ball at that level 20 years ago, very different from what it is now, and just kind of seeing it and knowing, hey, I'm gonna go NJCAA, I'm gonna go junior college for a couple of years, and then I'm gonna be able to transfer out and do what I need to do to get to their level. And I think that's huge. It's a huge recruiting piece, at least from my perspective, because you bring in a guy that's 50, 60 years old, don't have that same sort of relationship that you would have with a guy in Kyle Luger, and a guy in Kyle Bischoff, Scott Combs, Jacob Raymond, all of the helping hands you've had over the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's the thing I always say is my entire staff either played Division I or Pro, which is a pretty cool thing. Obviously not the easiest thing in the world to do any of that. They're all 1%ers, so it's a pretty cool staff, and we're young, we're rambunctious, we like to have fun, try to make it an enjoyable process.
That's another thing. They have fun, and the grades are there. Last year, the grade report isn't in, but Jelly's also our student athlete success coach. His team posted.
Oh, they got him. I thought he got underneath.
A play at the plate in field 1. That could be the difference in this ball game over here. Unbelievable.
Mooney got the tag down in time. Sorry, Tim. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. I've just said over a 3-point GPA with over 50 student athletes last year on the team or whatever that number was. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
That is incredibly hard to do. So, it was really cool to see, and they're continuing doing that. So that was cool. But so was that play at the plate. We switch over to field 2. We got Joe, who was just up here with us during the break, back in the circle, if you will.
Yeah, so he's doing exactly what I thought he was doing. Joe's going to try and wear it in the qualifying round to get them to the finals, and then as soon as they get to the finals, it'll be Alex Mooney's show.
What's up, Noah? He was waiting for the back flip. Oh, man. Team Sears got a big lead here on this front field. We're going to have to see something really develop from Wenson's squad. We got to pay attention to that second field. I agree with you. Because that game right now, I think they're about a half inning ahead. If the Red Squad, Team Neal, defending champions, they win this game, they will move on to the final.
This is set up perfectly, in my opinion, honestly. Dennis's team's solid, but I think the other two teams on this field, as well as Joe's team, like Garrett in the finals against Alex Mooney would be a show.
Yeah.
But Harrison also would make it a show, depending if his arm can hold up or not.
Oh, come on, Blue. I caught the corner. I got no skin in the game, but, little off speed, too.
I love the catchers just being on an angle. It's hilarious to me. Foul ball right to the chops.
Wow, Harry got a piece. Barely. Stays alive. Dennis's squad got a man on second. Oh, nice play from Joe. Swallows it up just in time. 2 gone in that far field with a man on second base. Jeez.
That's dirty.
Lefty, lefty, too. That's so tough.
You can't. He's painting corners right now.
It would be great comedy if I ever stepped into a batter's box today.
Me too. Me too.
There's some filthy stuff happening. Even the one where, was it Mooney hit out a couple games ago? That thing was tailing.
Yeah.
It was disgusting, tailing
Down and
away
away.
from him. He just kind of stuck his bat out there and had more than enough to send it over the fence.
Ball was caught by Mitch Turansky, pitched to Michigan State, drafted by the Dodgers, pitched with the Dodgers. I believe he's with the Cubs now. But ultimate grinder. Would always show up early and stretch for like an hour and a half before we started our workouts.
Oh, Blue catches one in the neck. I mean, that's how you know a guy's dedicated to it, because the last thing I ever wanted to do was stretch for more than 5 minutes when I went out there. But
100%.
I never had an arm issue, so I guess I did enough J-bands. Oh, he definitely went around. Yep.
Shout out to our umpires here today. We got plays at the plate.
Yeah.
On the other field, the umpire behind there had to work on the slow pitch softball, the rainbows that were getting brought in. All that's tough, and there's been a lot of bang plays getting that ball back into the circle to seal those outs, the ground outs and such. You know, there's been some bang plays. Shout out to them. They've had to make a lot of calls today, and I think they've done great.
Yeah, I mean, they referred to us immediately, but since then we haven't really gone to the booth, haven't really needed to talk to any of the three of us for it. All right, Team Neal, I think they're bottom 2. Do you know, Jelly, if they're going one team is home the first game, away the second, and then they kind of bounce back for the third? Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so. They did rock, paper, scissors like men at the beginning.
So I think this is probably either top 2, top 3 on that far field, field 2.
Can we go shout out to the pants on the all pants team here?
Those Christmas morning PJ pants right there. Getting in the mood.
Oliver
There's got to be an award for that.
Oh, what a play! My goodness. Joe Neal robbed of a double.
The wall.
And that's not a cushion wall at all. I mean, we saw Bishop go up against the brick earlier.
No, all brick folks can see the very left side of your screen right now on this camera angle. That's all brick.
You lose the bat.
Bischoff needs some pine tar.
Jeez.
That's all right. I told you he's only going to hit when the finals come around.
There we go.
Ground ball up the middle.
Up and
Fisher.
on him.
They got him. Noah Fisher. No between the legs this time, but he gets the play to go.
Who are our favorites for awards right now?
It's a good question. Silver Slugger. I wish I was paying a little more attention on that far field in the first game. Right now, I would say Mooney, only because of what we saw. But we can't judge it off the warm-up game. It's got to be just based off of these games here.
Yeah.
Golden Glove? Ooh. I don't know. That catch in left was pretty sweet. That could be it. What was the third? Cy Young?
Yep. Cy Young's got to be Navarro right now.
I was going to say, yeah. Maybe Mooney will sneak in there at some point, but. Delander, big swing and a miss on the far field for Team Joe.
I love watching pitchers hit. Just takes them back to their childhood. They get to have fun again.
That's how I felt with you guys. USPBL, Westside William Mammoth, this last day. I said, hey, Taylor, you mind if I shag just a tad, just a few, half a round?
You got a hit next year.
I do. But I haven't felt, I mean, I feel that D3 college fly ball is a lot different from what Drew Fleming and Troy Williams-Nelson and those guys were throwing out there. But you had a heck of a team this year. I had so much fun watching you guys play.
That was another plus. Sorry about coming out here this morning. Like, the number one thing was the great cause, no question about it. That made it an easy yes. The other thing is, like you just said, taking you back to the childhood. Like, come out, and watch a little wiffle ball, some backyard baseball, like, and the talent that is playing in this. Like, it was a complete no-brainer. And it's something I hope I can be a very small part of. But, I'm a very small part of what this is. But it's really cool. And hopefully something we can build on from this angle, from this stuff next year, knowing the layout, knowing everything else.
Yep.
Have a year to plan out. I really want to get a home run celebration cam down there. Imagine that. That's what I wanted. It's just tough to
right behind home plate with a guy coming in.
Yeah,
Yep.
have the guys come up, give a little shout out, salute to the folks back home watching, have a little fun with it. So I think that's something we want to add as this event moves forward and continues its great work in the community.
And that's why it was great watching Ty Stepek or Brady Krasuka, whoever it was, hitting a home run from Macomb, because you took so much pride and time into the production that when it was time to go back and watch a broadcast or just be a viewer, you're like, geez, this is a junior college and they're putting together production like this. You don't see it very often, but it's also because of your will and want to be able to do it too, Tim. It's
they put in a lot of work, the student athletes, right?
Yep.
At every level, and we want to make sure that they're out there practicing for 3-4 hours a day, and putting in all the off-season work, the early mornings, late nights. We get it, but at the same time, we want to make sure that when it's game day, they feel like it's game day. And I feel like in baseball, at a lot of levels, in college, game day doesn't necessarily feel like game day in some places.
That's very true.
It's they focus on the football and the basketball aspects of it, and they kind of roll the ball out there and play with baseball, softball, and a few other sports. So we really take pride in that, where we're at, and every place I've been at. Leveling that playing field. I'm out across country.
I was just about to bring that up. All three of us were there.
So those are things that we take great pride in, and it's awesome to call our baseball and softball. You got Coach Jim Beard over there doing great work, and Jelly and his crew doing great work. So our spring sports are something that's easy to get behind as well.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you win an MCCAA East Division championships, too.
Now it's just time to win one outright.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had something.
I was about to say, I get that from Rizzo enough. I don't know if I get from you, too.
Caruso, he's down to 2 strikes. Oh, J-Ray gets a piece. Hanging alive.
Harry just looked up at me and just gave me a little wink. His arms hurt.
Toast?
Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurting.
Wonder who they got in the pen.
Caruso called out on a bang play.
Oh.
He had a little tweener between the pitcher's circle and first base. It was rolling away. Fielder made a great play, tossed it off Caruso in his last half step before the foot went down. I do think that's the right call. Sorry, Nick. He was out, but just a fantastic play in the field on the far side.
Raymond's done his final strike, too. Riser from Wenson on the last one. Here it is. He's outside. Good take. Way to spit on it.
We got to get scoreboards next year.
We do. Even just like the old volleyball ones where you flip the red and blue little flags. Yeah.
The plate discipline of J-Ray right there. That's big time.
I think we have, I mean, based off that first inning, I think Team Sear, the black squad here, I think they're still up on top. I don't think I saw Wenson put any runs together last half.
I love the people watching this right now. My ankle surgeon just texted me. He's my buddy now, but my ankle surgeon just texted me and said I have a voice for broadcast.
That is true, yeah.
Michigan orthopedic surgeons, Dr. Sean Matuzik, we love you.
J-Ray on second on this near field, right in front of us, front and center on our on camera. One here, and then Nate Sear.
What did Nate walk? What did he do? That's my guess, even though he does have a homer. If he wins Silver Slugger, that would be the funniest thing on the planet. But it's going to come down to who gets the big hit in the finals.
Oh, he's pumping up the crowd. Here we go.
Yeah, I told you Harry was hurting.
I have a good feeling about this AB right here. Oh, the Rainmaker's coming back.
Who is that, Uncle Mario?
Mm-hmm. He's going after that one. Oh. See, you can't leave the pitcher's circle there, Ryan. Somebody's got to cover up on the mound. Wow, big run there for the Black Squad. Hey, Winston being the catcher got to hop out just a tad bit quicker, get onto that one. Not the worst swing from Mario, kind of strategic.
He did it again.
Yep. Can't be surprised at this point.
No surprise.
Mooney on the far field goes yard again.
Noah Fisher, a big cut and a miss. Played ball at Northern Kentucky. Now in the Savannah Bananas League for their opponent.
So when he faked that backflip, I mean, he can really do that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I went to a game last year. It's some pretty incredible stuff, honestly. And a lot of people think that just because they're doing that and they're not in affiliate baseball, they're not good baseball players. There's a lot of really talented players.
Oh, I know it's probably one of their premier highlights, but the shortstop going around the back on the dirt.
Seamless, too.
And
Easy.
Yes, and throwing it in stride perfectly over to first base to get the out. Like, tell me, not many can do it.
It's not the Harlem Globetrotters. It's not guys that can dunk and jump out of the gym but not be able to, shoot a three ball.
Correct.
These guys can do everything from top to bottom. I agree with that. And they get incredible alumni from Major League Baseball. I think Hunter Pence played in it. Kurt Schilling. Ton of guys that they're able to kind of market and bring to the sport.
God, I don't remember who it was. Somebody pitched when I went. I can't remember who it was. Old big
Roger Clemens?
No, it was a big-time big leaguer. He drove a tractor from the center field fence to the mound, parked the tractor
Heath
behind
Bell.
the mound. No, it was somebody else. He parked the tractor right behind the pitcher's mound, pitched the inning, and then got back in the tractor and drove it off. So the tractor was there the whole inning. It was hilarious. And they did it kind of the same as the ceiling here. They played it live.
Huh.
It was hilarious.
When are they coming to Michigan?
I think they play in Grand Rapids this year, if memory serves, because they have 4 teams now. So it's. I think
they do?
Yeah. God, I should know this, but Party Animals, Bananas, the Firemen, and the Texas Tailgaters or something like that is the new one. I have a lot of former players that I've coached around the Tailgaters, but.
Now that you mention it, I did see, I think it was ESPN2, ESPN3 broadcast. It was the Firemen playing the Bananas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're all, I think the Party Animals are kind of going to do their own tour now, like on the side. So the Bananas will have their own tour, but the Party Animals will also be doing their own. I mean, they're blowing up, man. They're selling out big league stadiums. I went in Tennessee, in Nashville, and it was slammed. Like, I waited for 45 minutes to get in the park.
Wow. A run has been walked in. Ryan Mooney, his day is done, likely on the mound.
Yeah, this is falling apart.
I mean, they're probably, 3 outs away from elimination here?
It always seems this way, and that's why baseball is such a funny sport. Like, when we do our Fall World Series at Macomb, I always am like, oh, this team's going to win 100%, and they never end up winning. It's hilarious how it works.
I'd say more than any other sport, too. I mean, football, you kind of have an inkling. If you don't have your quarterback in there, a whole different story. Basketball, same sort of deal. Well, baseball, I mean, shoot. Hunter knows this. You got a team of a bunch of average of 23 and a half, 24-year-olds, and Andy Ibanez is hitting the ball down the left field line to upset you at your own place. So,
oh no!
Detroit had no.
Oh no!
This could be 3 runs.
Schanefeld threw it away.
No way!
Wow. What a what a slide! Mitch Turansky, a pitcher, athletic pitcher. Who would have thought?
That was nasty. Picked the hand right back up and placed it on top of home plate. Great call from our umpire here on Field 1.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, wheels are definitely falling off for Team Wenson.
Yeah, they got to be down 5 or 6-0 at this point.
Up the middle, Nick Plummer. Right to the circle for out number 3. Likely the last chance here for Team Wenson.
We're holding strong, too. 29 still. We were up to 31.
Damn right. Checking out the far field here, Team Neal. Alex Mooney has grabbed the baseball, so he's going to pitch and he's going to hit 2-3 home runs in the game.
They got to be in a tight game over there if he's pitching.
Uh-huh. A man on, not sure how many out. Hunter Brown at the dish, takes a strike high and in.
Jeez.
Ripped off the wall. Do they have him? Oh, man, they called him out. What a play. Andrew Sohn to Alex Mooney. And it looks like Team Neal has swept Team Dennis, and they're going to be moving on to the final. No surprise, or is there?
No surprise at all.
You cannot hit it harder. He actually hit it too hard because it recoiled back off the wall so fast and so hot they were able to get the out and back to the pitcher's circle.
Yeah.
That was an absolute laser.
That was Hunter Brown. Rotational power,
Yeah.
rotational power.
Oh! Pick 1-1.
We almost had a souvenir.
I was about to say that was very close to getting over that.
And it's coming in here, too,
Yeah,
because
that
we
would've
got
hit
just
me.
a little sliver.
That would have hit me for sure.
Mooney's going to take his little trot around. Big swing. All right, hey, Wenson's got some life here. J. Ray trying to close it out. And this would be our final at the scoreboard, the hold at this point. It'd be Team Neal versus Team Sear. Black versus red.
I'm surprised J. Ray's staying only on the side. I kind of like it, though.
Big cut and a miss. Can't catch the inside corner. Oh, strike 3.
Wow.
Jacob Yarberry goes down looking. How about J-Ray? Painted it up.
Painting.
Yeah, J. Ray was like 93, 94 his freshman year of college.
Oh, yeah. At OU. Yep. Noah Fisher.
He's got to be our Gold Glove right now. Had the double play earlier.
Sturdy work out
Leap
there.
and grab. Do we have another inning, or is that it? That is. Hold on.
He didn't do a backflip, though, so I'm kind of disappointed.
True.
Jacob
we got
Ray
one inning
works
left.
for a quick inning, and if there's an award for the all mustache team, J. Ray.
The All Muzz.
Oh,
Yep.
you haven't seen Mark Catula today, then?
No. I mean, I don't know if J. Ray's not rocking one of his, but in season a few times he'll come in and it's majestic.
Yeah, he's going to love that you said that, by the way. Mark is in the red shirt in the middle, standing up. The last one on the right, standing up.
Yep.
It's an electric mustache.
Oh yeah, you could see it from here.
Played at Eastern before USI. Current.
Yep. Yeah, he's one. Hopefully he gets drafted, but if he doesn't, I'm going to be all over him for the Mammoth. So
He'd fit well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd
he'd
add
hit
a
a ton.
mustache like that.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He'd
there's
he'd
no
hit a ton, too, and would have a sick mustache.
If he can coach, it's a plus. The mustache is what's.
That's the prerequisite. Navarro's can't see a strike right now. They're looking for a little extra insurance. Quick transfer for out number 1.
Yeah, they're playing this like it's MLB The Show, and they're doing a challenge, and they're just trying to bunt to get through the inning.
I can't tell if they're taking too long or if they just wrapped up too quickly. I feel like Team Neal kind of won both games pretty handily.
And I think we're going to have the same thing here.
We did have a long extended half inning. There was a few walks, a few things, but it does feel like it's a bit more of a methodical pace over here.
Oh, right top corner.
Those
What
are
do you
so
do?
tough.
Beautiful.
They're so
There's
tough.
Literally nothing
It's,
you can
it's
do.
chin music, and yet it's still strike.
I I tell you what, though, Nate versus Joe in the finals is going to be hilarious.
J-Ray's going yard here.
No, he's a singles guy. We're both wrong.
So
That's on you. Down and away, strike 3. And with 2 gone, Nate Searle stepped back up as a home run already in this round robin, or the best of 3.
My favorite soccer goalie.
the announcer's jinx is out at in Madison Heights right now.
Yeah, I did it to Brady a few times this past year as well. And I did it to, Jotham Nowicki the other day. Ground ball back to second. Nice transfer to first, or the mound it is, for out number 3. So this will be the final 3 outs that J. Ray will need to get for Team Sear in black to move on to the final.
This is fun. And look,
Who's on defense
Team
here?
Neal played it right. Look at the rest they're getting. That's valuable stuff right now.
Got J-Ray on the mound, Cam View at first, Noah Fisher second. I can't see in front of me. Nolan Schubert at short.
Big cut and a miss.
I can't see who's at third. We were talking next year, Tom. If you look straight across the live feed, there's the balcony on the other side.
Yep.
We could either do this from there or have 2 cameras. It would be kind of a lot of work to set it up, but we can figure it out.
We can get one over there, yeah.
Sally Cam. That's all there is to it. That will be happening.
Wenson trying to keep his boys alive here. He had the number 1 overall pick. He took Ryan Mooney.
Yeah, if they lose, I don't want to be around Harrison for another couple hours. He's going to be hot.
On the ground to third. Oh, fumble. That's going to be an error and a runner aboard. That's Kieran Coffey down there at third base. Here's Plummer. Took the Phillies deep a couple years ago in the 9th inning for his lone MLB home run. I was down in Florida watching that. I was like, hey, Nick Plummer's on. That's 2 pitches later. Nuke. Right field.
Yeah, he made a ton of adjustments that year and skyrocketed his career.
Yeah.
Worked his butt off.
And I love that he only used wood bats, I think, his final 2 years at Rice.
Mm-hmm.
My pops was a coach there at NDP, and we'd play them every couple times a year. But, yeah, no, he was not messing around back then either.
Oh, no, he was the truth in high school. Nope.
Nearly bit on it. The Soto slide. See if Raymond can get the best of the former New York Met. That's a fair ball on the first baseline. View! No! Can't make the play. Ooh. Plummer will take second. Now coming home is Wenson. We got a ball game. Team Wenson fighting back after a Cam View error. What's the argument here?
Out at second.
No way.
Mario's
No.
trying to, no, it's not going to be an out. No, it won't be an out.
Plummer wanted the replay from us.
Yeah, no, pitcher's hand's only first base.
I was going to say, I didn't even.
Yeah, he
Let's
was
see where
off
that
the
could have
bag
been,
over
yeah.
here, and I think that was the.
J-Ray's throwing cheese.
Got some zip to it.
That's going to be a toughie.
Right in front, Camilletti, they got him. Oh!
Call him safe.
Crazy spin off the top of the ceiling. Camilletti with a great transfer to Raymond, who was in the circle, but man, not in time.
If they come back, this would be nuts.
I need a score update here. I'm guessing 4-2, maybe 5-2. Big cut and a miss.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 6-2 or 6-1. Yeah, we definitely need the foldable scoreboards next year.
You're right. They only have 1 run. Wenson came in. Plummer's still on third. Tip in and out of the glove. Raymond looking for that elusive strike 3 with 1 gone. Got him. Big cut and a miss. Look at J-Ray. Another huge strikeout.
These cats are going to be in so much pain later. Oh, my God. Throwing these wiffle balls are harder than throwing dodgeballs.
He's got to save it. He's dealing right now.
Oh, right down the middle.
He's
Game a cookie.
He's in a rhythm.
Now out of 0-2.
Call time.
Yeah.
J-Ray. They're playing at his pace right now.
He's juiced up. Here we go, one more. Yes, he did. Team Sears going to the final. Jacob Raymond shuts them down in the final 2 innings of play. Little hiccup late, but it's over. It's going to be black versus red. Team Neal, the defending champions, taking on Team Sear.
J-Ray's barking.
Little Toradol, you'll be all right.
Speaking of which, the uniforms this year are sponsored by G-Brand. Thank God for that, because
Yeah.
last year Joe got his team all 2SP cutoffs, like muscle tee
Oh,
cutoffs.
geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were hilarious, but a little aggressive at the same time.
I can shout out G-Brand as well. The Prep Sports cover a lot of Metro Detroit high school sports, just a broadcast network. Shout out Chad Bush with the Motor City Cruise and also the Prep. Every single game we'd have a G-Brand USA G of the game. And we'd give out hats, T-shirts, same thing. And, I mean, they make I thought that was one of my T-shirts when they walked up. But
Yeah, I needed hats last year in a pinch, and they got them done in like 3 days. So always appreciative to them. I think they're going to do rock, paper, scissors for home team like men.
trying to bring you in here. Team Neal gets it done. They win the best 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors. So I think we're going 3 innings for the championship, Jelly?
I believe so.
Sweet. So we'll actually be able to kind of dig our heels into a game here and really talk about it and follow along for the score. Will they play consolation on the other field?
I doubt it.
Okay. Save some arms.
I mean, they're walking over the direction like they're going to, but I would be shocked. Yeah, they'll go over to the other field, mess around for a little bit, and then they'll probably filter on over.
So I'm in agreement with you here. I think it's Gold Glove currently. Obviously, we're not making the pick, but we can have our predictions. Noah Fisher. Silver Slugger's got to be Alex Mooney. Who's the Cy Young right now? Is it Garrett?
Probably, just because Jacob gave up a run in his last inning.
I was going to say, if he went 1, 2, 3 like he did in the second.
Yeah, I don't think Garrett's given up a run. No.
5. Okay, it's a 5-inning ball game. It'll be Joe Neal taking the bump. Catula's at first, Calander at second base. McHale plays shortstop and Mooney over at third. Matt Williams behind the dish. Let's take predictions right now.
I don't have one.
This is tough, but this is the matchup.
I got Team Sear by 2.
You're saying we're crowning a new champion this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like it. I like it.
I don't think many are scoring against Navarro.
The momentum they carried in from their last game. Maybe that little 20-minute layoff.
True.
Team Neal, you know, they were hot. Did they sit for too long?
Neal, top of the zone.
We might have a scoring discrepancy here. Johnny Reezy just texted me. J-Ray's dad just texted me and said those were errors, so he might have no earned runs too.
Okay. Yep. All right.
So we'll see who does better in this game.
I guess when you're just looking at numbers,
Stats,
yeah.
Johnny Reezy's always locked in.
That is true.
Usually I'm the one getting yelled at. This is good, just doing this stuff.
There's Fisher. High pop-up back to the mound. Easy play for Neal. 2 up, 2 down. This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Defending champions in the field. Team Red, Team Joe Neal, facing off against Team Sear. Hey, when we did our draft, Jelly, I said I like Team Sear. I like them to come out of it. I'm sticking with it.
I'm telling you, Bischoff's going to come up big again. I don't know why. I got a feeling. Rotational power.
Here's the Oklahoma State Cowboy, Nolan Schubert. Chopper on to second base. Calander with the transfer. Neal bobbles. He's safe.
I love the two-man crew. This is hilarious how much this has grown. Yeah, because originally the first year it was DJ LeMahieu trained here for years, and he was just like, I want to play wiffle ball. So like we were all just like, all right, DJ wants to play wiffle ball. Let's all go play wiffle ball. And then it's just transformed into a Christmas Eve event every year.
Probably close to, I mean, obviously don't know the numbers, but a quarter of what we're seeing now when it comes to the amount of people that have shown out.
Oh, I'm in between.
So they will play a consolation game in the far field, but we'll keep our attention to the potential champions. Schubert walked, by the way. Or I'm sorry, he reached on the error. Pop up in between short and third. Mooney is obstructed by the umpire. Oh my. He literally crossed right in front at the worst possible time there.
That was tough. I don't know if they end up making that play.
I agree.
I don't know if it'd be in time regardless. But
Maybe Joe's watching. He can rule us if that's an error or not. 2 on, 1 out. Cam View takes it the head.
Sarah just texted me and said that Leo's watching. My son's watching. And he's just yelling, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy!" At the
Yeah.
Hi, Leo.
I've heard that voice.
The best. Nothing better on the planet.
Back to the mound, Neal. He's going to field and step. That's 3.
Speaking of which, it's online, right?
It is online.
So it's public.
It is public.
Did you hear about this?
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
know about this?
He congratulated me this morning.
Number 2 on the way.
Número dos.
Congratulations, Sarah. And
That's
Leo
awesome. That
at
is
home.
awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, big bro.
Big bro time.
Yeah, we're excited.
Congratulations to everyone, Jellikowski family. A great family. Led by Sarah and a great guy, an
I was about
okay
to say,
coach.
100
I'm just kidding.
100% led by Sarah. I'm just along for the ride.
Hey, that's how it is. Same in my household. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope. I say it all the time. As much as I think I'm a good head coach, I know I'd be a better assistant coach, and that's what I am at home. I'm an assistant coach.
Best analogy.
Or like the joke is, the father's like the backup quarterback.
Oh, Navarro touched it fair. I thought that could have a chance to go foul, but he did.
It might. I think it had the steam to go.
Yeah.
That could have been foul.
I mean, I'd utilize that tactic. I'd just put a little launch angle on the baseball, have it pin around up top. Matt Williams swing and a miss. Leadoff man aboard, and Ryan McKay against Garrett Navarra, the odds-on favorite currently to win Cy Young. Now he's down 0-2 is
There
Williams.
you see why.
Yeah. Yeah, it only took 1 pitch in the warm-up games. Just a piece to keep him alive. Hey, Alex Mooney's on. Oh, I guess he didn't get a piece of it.
Oh.
Huh.
So the real question is now, if they get a piece of it and it hits the 9 pocket, does that count as like a catcher catching it?
I think the
That's a
9
good
pocket's
question.
got to keep it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's only fair.
Navarra goes top, outside corner to Alex Mooney. Now this is the matchup right here. Silver Slugger versus Cy Young, at least in our board.
This is about as prime time as it gets right here with these two, the way they're playing today.
Ground ball to third, in and out of the hands. It's going to be likely a base hit for Alex Mooney, put it in the hole. So 2 on. for Team Neal, the defending champions. They're trying to draw first blood in the bottom of the first.
I'm comfortable with that scoring decision. They had to, third baseman had to range far to the left. Tough to get your hand on that wiffle ball. And hard hit. Once again, no surprise by Mooney.
Andrew Sohn, big cut and a miss. There he goes.
It's so frustrating. It is so unbelievably frustrating.
But like you said earlier, with something like that, you're guessing.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You're swinging as he's releasing it and praying it's going to be a strike.
There's Mark Cthulhu. Navarro doesn't leave that close, up and in. I didn't notice we also have an on-field camera as well.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be highlights cut up here. I'm loving it. All those angles down there, that's going to be amazing.
Time, Blue. Time. Ball on the field. Come on, Blue. We got to take charge here. I need you stepping out of home plate right there. Put some hands up.
Someone might yard on field, too.
That's Shenny.
Oop, Nick Schenefeld. There's Noah Fisher up the middle again, showing off the range.
That's our guy.
Gold Glove. The range was ridiculous there. Coming over from what is right center all the way to dead center to make that play.
So we're still stuck at zeros. That was a good chance there for Team Neal to score first. Here's Kieran Coffey. It'll be him, Navarra, and Raymond to start for Team Sear. Once again, I want to give a huge thank you to everybody tuned in listening today. All 13,000 and more dollars are going to DMC Children's Hospital for this 2024 Wiffle Eve tournament that is put on for the 5th straight year here at 2SV Sports Performance.
Yeah, once again, you can't say it enough. It's just so awesome that this is put together and the purpose behind it and how it started, like you said. Now we're live streaming this. We're going to hopefully get a chance to continuously improve upon this. How about a local business that may even be listening today offers up a match for a donation match for every home run hit? How about that? Something to think about,
I thought you were saying currently. I was like, holy cow. I didn't.
Something like that, to get even more to DMC Children's Hospital and the fine work that they're doing over there for those going through so much. That's stuff we couldn't even imagine.
Joe Neal gets the floater to go for strike 3. Huh.
Ever the marketer over here. I had to.
Oh yeah, gotta plug when you can. I like that idea a lot. But I don't know, with the guys we have on this field, it's probably got to be like $5 to $10 a homer. Actually, we haven't really seen that many today.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough to get a hold of that.
Yeah.
Okay, as we say that.
As Harrison puts a hole in the wall.
That was mashed on the far field.
It doesn't surprise me anymore whenever I make a claim and the opposite happens.
That was
every
wild.
time.
We tried that at Macomb last year, but they said, you have a guy called Brady Kruzuk. We are not interested in donating for any home runs. Shout out to Brady. And that, again, one of the best players I got to watch in my career. 10 years in the NAI, now 5 or so at the junior college level. In the plate presence, the maturity, the willingness to take the walks when they were there.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me.
The at-bats that young man put together was special, and Central Michigan has an absolute great one on their roster now.
We'll be an alumni with the guy at the plate, Garrett Navarra. Won a regional out there for the Chips. Hometown kid. Ground ball in between first and second. Bischoff with the underhand flip, and they got him.
Athlete. I'm shocked.
Yes, sir. Him and Cthulhu working in tandem on the right side of that defense. Now here's J. Ray with 2. Nobody on, no score. Top of the second inning. J. Ray pulls the trigger, left center. That's a base hit. McKay can't get it out in time. Jacob Raymond with a 2-out knock to bring up Sear.
Tell you what,
Oh,
that
boy.
one was close. It was on a line, and J. Ray hit it halfway up the monster down there.
My favorite soccer goalie. Steps in.
My depth perception here is bad. I couldn't tell if that was halfway up, if it was going to land low. Sear will take ball one way outside.
How'd they score any goals on this guy, by the way?
No kidding.
Sword.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I love Nate playing this. He's not a baseball player by any means. He knows so much about it. He's with the Washington Nationals now as a strength coach, but was literally a D2 soccer goalie.
Huh.
And now he's just so deep into the baseball world.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
Oh, baby. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Sear gets
Keeper-wise.
rung up to end the inning, and we stay tied.
Keeper-wise, imagine that wingspan combined with the speed, agility, athleticism that Nate possesses. That'd be tough to sneak one by.
Yeah.
That's you would have to be running alone or something because that would be tough.
What school, Jelly?
Finley, I believe.
Shout out Division II Ohio baseball, or Ohio athletics. I just think baseball. Because I know they're pretty darn good. Tiffin, too. Did you guys go and play them?
In baseball?
Yeah. I know. I think Roger did it with Mott, but I think that's because he played there. But
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys to start the season against Wabash and them, because those are highly touted big-time programs.
Yeah.
Just kind of measuring stick look at what you guys have to offer this season against playing
Oh,
a
yeah.
team
I mean,
like that.
they're 2 top 10 Division I JUCOs.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
I don't know if Wabash was in the World Series last year or not, but Georgia Highlands definitely was. They were in the Final Four, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Georgia Highlands made it to the Final Four of the JUCO D1 World Series, which is littered with high major players.
Grand Junction, baby.
Their entire team is Division I kickbacks.
Yeah.
It's well coached.
Yeah, Dash is a real good dude.
Yeah, I wish I could make those trips, but I have to work the region basketball tournaments during that time. But you know, it's phenomenal competition. But that's how you prepare your team, Tom, like you were alluding to.
Yeah.
You know, then they're going to the Ripken experience a couple weeks after that, I believe. But that, you know, that's the experience that Jelly and crew want to provide, and you go out and you test yourself. How good are we, or how good can we be? This is what it's going to take to compete not only at the region but the national level.
Yeah, there's our schedule this year has 0 easy ones, 0 cheapies. It's a very, very tough schedule.
Bischoff, that was a bang play.
2 quick outs. That was a longer at bat ish, but we're still looking for.
You start off, you got those juggernauts down south. You got Cuyahoga, who was a region tournament team and had several Division I players last year. So they're reloading. You know that. Cuyahoga, fun fact, they are in NJCA Region 12, which is Macomb's region, and all the JUCOs that are up here. Home of Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
That's where he got his college start before going on to Virginia Union University. I'm not going to say it like Mason does and embarrass myself. But that's the start. That's the home. They retired his jersey last year.
I thought, because when I first met you working that Great Lakes district championship for men's basketball and women's basketball, I go, school's really called the Triceratops? That's an actual thing. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
The Tri-C.
The logo is one of the best.
It actually is.
I love it. I like the teal, the color scheme. It's pretty solid stuff.
Because my pops who told me about that too, because I was in the middle of calling their game, and he goes, you know, Ben Wallace went to Cuyahoga. Collision down at first base, Petula and Matt Williams. Mario Camilletti reaches for Team Sear. See if Noah Fisher can get into a baseball real fast.
See what I'm saying, dude? Mooney's just slinging that thing.
Yeah. Ground ball to third. Sohn down to 2. Did they get 2 for it? No. Great turn from Sohn to McKay. They couldn't get it to Mooney in time. I mean, without a glove, that's impressive. Schubert will take strike one at the knees.
Well, he hit 26 last year at the Division I level, so hopefully he can do it here for Team Sear.
Is that good? I feel like that's good.
Unbelievable.
They go to the Super. I can't remember how their season finished.
I think so. I'm not positive.
Right at the top of the zone. Mooney waves them goodbye.
He tips the cap. I mean, again, what do you do with that if you're in the box? What do you do?
The Duke Blue Devil strikes out the Oklahoma State Cowboy. Go ahead.
That's what's stupid is they're all St. Mary's guys. Mooney, Schubert, McKay, all on the same team. Homer.
No way. 2-run shot for Team Sear, and they break a scoreless tie.
How many Oppo shots have we seen today?
Several. Wow.
Mitch Turansky.
Making a case for Silver Slugger now.
That's a big one right there.
Top of the third inning.
Massive.
I mean, that's a decider right there, midway through the game. Now Cam View takes strike one. Mooney's got a little extra juice now after giving that up. Yeah.
I can't remember what he was last year. I think he was like 91, 92 from the side. We actually like pulled out the radar gun. It was hilarious.
Cam View hanging tough, trying to add to a 2-0 lead in the third inning of our championship game. Got him up and in. Mooney frustrated, gave up the 2-run pop, but they'll get a crack at it here in the bottom of the third.
I want to thank one of our sponsors, Health Quest Warren. Kyle Saminsky donated. I believe Joe's trying to explain it to me. It's some new, you remember the old rice buckets? It's literally a bucket filled with rice, and you do like forearm stuff
grips,
in it. Yep. So it's something that's like a little handheld version of that. So that's in the goodie bags for the winning team.
That's awesome.
They get a lot of stuff. Like they get cigars. See the goodie bags down there?
Oh, yeah.
2SP goodie bags, drawstring bag with a bunch of stuff in it. It's all like based around being an athlete. There's like, I don't know if there's like BioFreeze cream and all that kind of stuff in there. But Joe got pretty creative with that.
Another motivating factor to come play in this game, too. I mean, a victory stogie on Christmas Eve. Why not? Here's Ryan McKay. Another good battle here with Navarra, who's pitched every game so far. I mean, he definitely took care of his arm as a kid because, like you said, I mean, I'd be shot right now.
Yeah. That's what's funny, though. I never had an arm injury ever.
No.
And I rarely did J-bands. Like, I didn't
really?
I never did anything.
There was no aftercare. It was straight pregame J-bands. That was it. And somehow, I mean, I only threw a couple times a game from the outfield, but it never was an issue. But also, I feel like, you know, if you learn the right way fundamentally, you'll be just fine. Jeez, that's a tough pitch to go get. McKay comes up empty. 2 on him.
Lefty's so tough.
Strike 3, bottom of the zone. Wow. Garrett Navarro continues to pitch well. 2 gone. A little solo shot on that opposite field in the consolation game. Matt Williams, 2 days late on that fastball up top.
They were thinking the distance change from the mound was going to make a significant difference.
You think it's pretty similar? Or?
It is not. Yeah, it still looks impossible to hit.
Gives the ball more time to travel, too, east to west. So, I mean, yeah. Wow. All right, so Team Sear gets out of it in the second. Easy 1-2-3 inning. They're looking to add a few more. Coach Neal from the side cheering on his guys. How'd Mooney get every ball in the field here. Harrison had to go ask for about 5 or 6 of them.
I don't know why they're even playing over there.
Kieran Coffey cutting a miss. Struck out last time against Mooney. You know, he takes one to left off the top rafter. They give it to Alex in time. That's one. But that's why, I mean, you'd have the best swing in the world like you saw Hunter Brown on that line drive on the opposite field. You can do everything right and you're still going to find a way to get out, but that's also how baseball works.
That one was just a couple feet away from being absolutely perfect.
Baseball sucks. We all know it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, I'd rather hit 375 with an average exit velo of 65 where I'm just blooping everything over second and short, which is pretty much what I did in high school anyways. But, you know, making contact at 99 and your left fielder's sitting there waiting for it easy, not moving a muscle, that sucks.
Yeah, it's so brutal. It's like Ted Lasso said. It's like a romantic comedy. It sucks, but it's also kind of great.
Matt Williams, he almost got hit in the head, by the way. That was kind of scary. I didn't realize that until just now. If there's a pop-up and a catcher's going for a ball and they run towards the batter's box of that opposite field, you can catch one. Yeah. Dang. That was a quick half inning. We will go to the bottom of the third. Alex Mooney to lead it off. Team Sear in the black. Up 2-0 at the dish. Team Neal, defending champions, trying to make it back-to-back seasons. Big hack from Alex Mooney. Just a tad.
Shout out my boy Caden Irwin in the chat. He was in a part of that wiffle ball league I was telling you about earlier. I think he's like a higher level now even than that too. Really good arm. Played golf at Lord's.
Ooh. Great stretch from Garrett.
What is it, 2-0?
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, Taransky's 2-run oppo shot is the difference. Here's Catula with a man on, a man out. Played with Mark for a couple of years. That Expos organization, I can't remember their first name.
What?
The Expos, travel ball. Probably 5-6 years ago. I can't remember the first half of the name, but Mark and we played, I think, 2 falls together over at JC Park in Pontiac. And now he nearly goes deep. He'll have himself a single, though. Noah Fisher gets there in time to cut it down. 2 on with 1 out.
That is so tough. If he loads him up for Bischoff, it's wraps, I'm telling you. I've had a feeling all day.
Big spot for Joe Neal. Big spot. 1 hopper the other way. They give it up to Navarra. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Neal does the job.
And guess who's up?
I'm telling you.
I saw him. He was starting to laugh about it because he called it earlier. Does Bischoff come up huge in the championship again?
So big at bat here. Huge matchup. Fouls off the first.
He loves the big moment. He's a closer. He loves the big moment. In AAA with the Twins.
Not close that time, down and in. And Jelly, I mean, he moved up those ranks fast.
Oh, my God. He had such a good year.
every time I'd call one of your guys' games, I look down at my Twitter, and he's bumped up another level. It's a week later. He's up in AA. It's doesn't happen often.
Yeah, he had almost a scoreless month, which was.
And you got to go watch him play a few times as well.
I did, yep. Watched him in Midland. It was a really cool experience, and then he got moved up so fast. So then he was in the Texas League, and
swing and a miss. Kyle Bischoff goes down. Oh man. We still got 2 innings to play, but that was
he's so
the best
pissed. I
chance.
love this, dude. I love this. Everyone gets so mad. It's just like baseball, dude. It's so hard to control your emotions. But competitors are competitors.
Yep. No matter what they're doing, that's true.
It's for a great cause, but at the same time, it's for all the marbles down there in the goodie bag, if you will. All kinds of fun stuff in there for the winning team.
I wanted to mention it too. I got a text from the Joe Mooney. He says, "I'll make a $500 donation to Children's. I feel like watching Ryan Mooney's pitching performance. It's the least I can do."
That's beautiful.
Also, I'm happy that being the 1-1 pick last year and at least took Harrison's team to the finals is better than what Ryan is doing with that same 1-1 pick.
That's awesome.
They're hilarious.
101 family, I'll say that for sure. They allow me to dog sit for them from time to time, and it's a good time. I enjoy it.
Well, last year, Harrison's team had actually like a purpose behind it. They were all Michigan men, so like they all wore Michigan jerseys and stuff like that. It was great. Us Michigan people love it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that just like kind of fit a mold, and Michigan normally wins. So as soon as Harrison went away from that logic, it all goes downhill. Even though I'm sure Joe will be playing next year, we got to get him up here with us for at least a quick interview.
So I think we're sitting top 4 currently. Camilletti, bobbled by Catula on the ground. He's safe. This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Final 2 innings of play. The home team, the defending champions, in red. Joe Neal and the crew. Oh, man. No way.
That's not how that works.
No way. Noah Fisher just allowing it to no way.
Well, the rule is it's supposed to go above the batter's
Right,
head.
exactly. I thought it was shoulders or, yeah, I think.
I want to yell down, but I'm not going to.
That's like a line drive to Bischoff. They didn't get him. Nice shot from Schubert, puts 2 on.
It's a good call over there. Was safe by about half step.
Yeah, that was weird. I mean, it's just a tip into the glove, as it would normally be in baseball, but give Matt Williams some credit for snagging that as it hit him right in the gut. Mooney's looking for a big out right here. 2 on, 1 gone. Did he get a piece? He's calling for it. Oh, they ring him up. Strikeout number 14 on the afternoon or the morning for Alex Mooney.
Wow.
Bottom 4.
That was certainly a half inning. That's all. That's how about that?
Team kneels down to their final 6 outs as they come to the dish. You got Cam View, Jacob Raymond, Nate Searall right by the third base line as the triple third base coach. Navarro's trying to put the finishing touches on one heck of a Christmas Eve. Strike 2, Calander takes on the inside corner. This ball's fair, off the rafters, right in front of home plate. Leadoff hit for Griffin.
Four. I thought 4.
Jelly, Did he say 5, or was he
I
asking?
think so. I think he was asking. I thought it was 4.
Same. I think we're in 4. They got 6 outs left. 4. View just said 5. Yes.
That's what we got.
We got bottom 4 up here.
Joe keeps the lights on. We'll go on his side.
Hey. I'm the one that said it, but I'm not taking the blame for it.
Because you said 6 outs before the inning even started. So that would say 4th inning.
And I mean, we've also been tracking the whole thing. I've seen Moni go out there now 4 times and pitch, as they were the home team.
Where's the clicker?
McKay with a shot, and there's Noah Fisher once again.
There's our defensive specialist.
He's able to read it right off of the top of the ceiling. Easy grab for out number 3. Yeah, I don't think that would sit right with me. With 1 out to go, yelling down, "Hey guys, this is bottom 5. This is your last out." Yeah. So they're gonna live on for 3 more outs, 1 more chance. The bottom half of this inning.
Hardest 3 to get.
What we got first score?
2-0. Team Sear. It was Mitch Taransky's home run back in, I think, the 2nd or the 3rd inning. And make it 3. Cam View to deep right field. Kid can swing it. Got a crafty little lefty slider, but he's going to go deep to right there.
They said, fine, you want to keep playing? We'll add more on.
Yeah.
That's big time right there.
Mooney's now given up 2 bombs for all 3 runs. Coffee takes way high. One, 2.
I'm shocked with how awake I am. I've only had a couple sips of my coffee.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Coffee goes down swinging. Yeah, I'm running off just a couple hours of sleep as well. I'm just as surprised as you are that my voice is where it's at.
Yeah, no, that's impressive because yesterday
I was in a bad way yesterday. I'll just say that. Thank God I brought my brother to Chicago with me because he drove the entire 4.5-hour drive back. Whoa, Mooney wasn't in the circle. Navarro, he was able to scurry by. They had to throw it at him.
Miscommunication there.
I mean, he took just 1 or 2 steps towards first. That was all it took. Another really good matchup right here between Mooney and Raymond. J-Ray gets a piece, and Matt Williams. Ho-ho!
He could be a sneaky pick for Gold Glove.
That was sweet. Yeah.
I'd still go Noah Fisher, but
That's 2 putouts now from him behind the dish.
He's always on the hustle back there.
Here's Sear.
My favorite soccer goalie. In case
Every
I haven't
time.
said that enough times today.
Little half cut.
Song gives me nightmares. College football 25 when I'm on the road.
Penn State.
The meter's going nuts, the screen's shaking, and I'm probably throwing a pick, not going to lie. But
I'm so bad at the game.
I'm so glad the game's back.
Heard they're in the works for a college basketball version of that as well.
Yes.
Which, I mean, that one's going to be sweet. Matt Williams, a 3rd. Another putout for the Wayne State grad. Wow. All right, we're going bottom 5. Last chance for Team Neal.
5.
They
3-0. 5th.
Yep.
Okay, this is for sure.
If
Bottom
Navarro
5.
finishes this off, 100%. I mean, if they want to try to check one more time, I mean, you give me a swag bag, I'll say it's the 4th again.
Right. Whatever you want.
Oh, I thought they were cutting the tunes
Same,
off
I
for the
thought
bottom
so
of the
too.
5th, just really dialing in here. Garrett Navarro's been on the mound since the warm-up games. He has been electric. Matt Williams just had 2 putouts behind the plate last inning. He's going to sky one right up the middle What a transfer. Navarro through his hands. Leadoff man aboard. It brings the tying run on deck. See, when you're that close and you have a guy crashing in hard to make that transfer, it's tough. Here's Mooney. Favorite for Silver Slugger, fouls the first pitch away. Pulled on the ground to third. They're going to call that a fair ball.
This is going to get crazy.
Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Mooney sneaks it down the line. Down by 3 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Our final half inning of play.
High drama here at 2SP. Just how you'd want it in a championship game.
Andrew Sohn takes a strike on the upper outer corner.
They got the lineup exactly where they want it to.
McKay, Catula, Neal. Next 3 due up. Tying run at the plate. Sohn, cut and a miss. Down 0-2. Navarra kicks and fires. Got him! Huge first out on a breaking ball down and in.
Keep your eyes on Nate down there. He's like pacing. Could be because he probably already had 2 XL coffees.
Catula cut and a miss. Garrett Navarra coming up big. 4 straight strikes after back-to-back base hits. Catula, what a grab! What a grab! Kieran Coffey just robbed him. Are you kidding?
Time and circumstance, play of the day.
Play of the day.
Time and circumstance.
No, I don't know if that gets over, but doesn't matter. That's down for at least a base hit right there.
Yeah, I don't know if it does either. That was trending toward the top few feet of the fence, but
banging up against this. Oh my gosh, that was wild. And it all comes down to him. 2 outs. This is it. Navarra. Team Sear takes it. The 2024 Wiffle Eve Tournament champions.
My favorite soccer goalie.
I mean, they played complete wiffle ball right there. Garrett Navarra led them on the mound. Noah Fisher, a highlight defender, and Alex Mooney, likely to be the Silver Slugger, to come up just a tad bit short after giving up 2 home runs in that championship game.
And we are the champions. Rings out inside 2SP. Mad Heights. This is this Team Sear gets it done. We got the handshake here.
It's kind of how you'd want it, though, right? Because, I mean, these guys won it last year. You got Team Sear, they come in, they take it. Now you got a little extra beef coming into next season for the 6th annual.
Oh, yeah. And I, for one, am ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm also ready to see who takes home the top honors of the day. We know
That's a
our
good point.
championship team, but who wins the awards. So we'll stay on for that. So we know what that ballot comes back like. What an awesome event for an awesome cause. It's been so much fun. Again, with both fields and a little bit of, it's tough to get all that done.
Keep
Once
everything
it came
on.
out of that one field, didn't it feel
We were locked in for that last one, 100%.
A little bit more at home, but it's to call it one field, is great. But at the same time, this is fun action all the way around.
So what are our final predictions?
Well, we got at Garrett's Cy Young all the way. I mean,
100%.
That bet's off the board. The books have taken it off the board, so the big money folks can't come in and still hammer it. So that's a given.
Silver Slugger, I'd probably say Mooney. I don't know if anybody else had multiple home runs in the games that mattered. Maybe there were some in the consolation game.
That doesn't matter. The defender of the day is tough. Gold Glove's tough.
I mean, yeah.
Kieran Coffey just made an unreal play to win the game, pretty much.
That was momentum. Would have been all with Team Neal there at the end, because you're talking bases loaded.
Yep, base
Possibly
loaded.
with maybe a run in.
Base loaded, nobody out.
Nobody out. You're right. Yep.
That's that unbelievable.
Oh no, there would be one because Sohn Cade right before, Cutula hit the liner. So it would have been bases loaded, 1 out, but still.
Just an absolute difference maker. Then you have the winning run at the plate. That changes a lot, mentally and everything. You start, you got pros, you got high-level college guys out here, but the old baseball, wiffle ball, tough sport. It creeps in, and you start to get a little tight.
No, I agree. We'll send it down right now to Joe. What a Christmas Eve morning. A little bit of wiffle ball here with some of the top players from the state of Michigan over the last several decades. Came to play it out, and Team Sear takes it home. Huge win for Nate and his guys. Jacob Raymond, Kyle Bischoff, all of them as well. Heck of a day. I mean, it was early, but at the same time, I love being here with you guys, watching some baseball and just chopping it up.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and Jelly, thank you, and thank you to Joe and everyone at 2SP for their thinking of us to help bring this to everyone, and it'll be on this same YouTube page for playback. Just so thankful to be a small part of today's great event. So thank you to everyone who made that possible. Look forward to being a part of it moving forward.
And I think, we were 2 for 3. We said Garrett Navarro was going to win Cy Young. That happened. We said Silver Slugger was Alex Mooney. That happened. But Nick Schenefeld goes and wins the Gold Glove. I guess we just didn't see enough of the games that they had played. I think we only saw them in the sweep in one game that was in front of us. The other one was away. So I'm sure he did play well. We just didn't see enough of it.
Yeah, no, there were plays being made everywhere. That's what made it tough. But shout out to the booth, 2 of 3. That's not bad at all. So shout out to the booth, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone at home. Do appreciate you staying with us today and watching all this action. And again, thank you, everyone, for being a part of such an awesome event.
Joe, you got any final words?
No, I just want to say special thanks to 2SP and Joe Neal. Done a lot for me personally in my life, and clearly has impacted everybody here. So want to just say thank you to him, and keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you.
And I appreciate you guys allowing me to take the opportunity to be able to be here and get in on this little small tradition here, or be a small part of this big tradition. And today was fun. So until next year, everybody, we appreciate you so very much here from the 2SP YouTube page. From Taylor Jellikowski, Tim Johnston, I'm Tom Cavanaugh saying so long. Team Nate Sear gets it done. They upset the defending champions and are your 2024 Wiffle Eve Tournament champions here in the 5th annual. Thanks so much, everybody. We will see you again next year. Have a great rest of your Christmas and a happy holiday.